Steven Ogg, which who plays Trevor, he got on my damn nerves while we were filming the whole time, man. He just irritated me and irritated me. And he would just pass gas all the time. And then he'd start laughing. And when I finally got to play the game and see who I could kill first, like, man, I'm going to kill his ass. I was living that life. You know, if I was living a kind of like what Franklin went through, you know, stealing cars, hustling, just doing whatever he had to do to survive. That's what I was doing. It's just so ironic that, you know, I had the chance to play a character, and every time they was handing me scripts and I was reading, and I was like, damn, you know, I've been through this before. So it just started feeling like the comparisons and the similarity was a lot, you know. Like, you know, when Franklin was stealing cars, you know, I did that when I was a young kid. You know, we stole cars. The gang banging, you know, the hood life, you know, growing up in the ghetto. So, you know, when the scripts were coming in, that's when I started figuring like, damn, this is starting to feel real familiar. And also, I was able to perform it a lot more better because it was written for something that I did before. So it wasn't that hard. I didn't have to be a doctor or a lawyer or a police officer. You know, I wouldn't have knew how to do none of those. So me and Franklin, man, you know, I mean, Shawn Fonteno and Franklin, they pretty much got a lot in common. Yep. Besides the assassinations, I never did assassinations or nothing like that. You know, they had there was one scene where Franklin had to have his pistol, his gun, and they have you doing like a real police officer SWAT stuff. And I said, nah, man, I'm from the hood. We don't do that, man. We holding our shit to the side. We turning the guns to the side, man. You know what I'm saying? So it was just, you know, a lot of things like the wording, you know, coming from, I guess it was like, you know, British writers, and the wording that they were putting, you know, like they might say motherfucker, but I would say, nah, man, we say motherfucker. We just cut it short. So I did a lot of changing to let them know that let me just be me. And I'm gonna bring the authenticity to the character, you know, just let me bring the real life to the character, you know. So I didn't really have to act. I had to perform. I performed. So, you know, I just poured my persona into Franklin, and it did good, you know. Well, you know, being in shootings is not a good memory to have because, you know, I've been shot several times, and I could have lost my life. You know what I'm saying? So thank God I made it through it. But it's as something working on it on the set. It was fun because I do remember how it felt. Like I tell everybody, I know what it feels like to be like on both sides of the gun. I know what it felt like to shoot at somebody, and I know what it felt like to be shot at. You know what I'm saying? So I've been shot 5 times, and it's not a good feeling, man. You know, it's definitely a painful shit and something you really don't want to remember because it was crucial spots here, twice in the stomach, and the back of the head. So it's crazy, man. You know, just thinking about it is crazy. Well, you know, after working with them dudes, man, for shit like 3 years, I mean, I had no choice. You know what I'm saying? We meeting up on set, we filming shit, what, like 15 to 20 days out of a month. And you have no choice but to either be friends or enemies. And both of them dudes are so cool. You know, Steven, of course, is crazy. You know, Ned is pretty, you know, he's pretty simple. So I had no choice but to build a bond with them guys, you know what I'm saying? Because You know, when you're on the set filming, man, you know, it's a real closed set. It's like private. You know, no one can get there. No one can come in. So these are the only three guys I can build with and be friends with. So that's what made us our bond real tight. You know, we ate breakfast together, we ate lunch together, and sometimes dinner. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we had no choice but to exchange life stories, our families. We showed pictures to each other of our kids and stuff. So, you know, Rockstar made a bond between us by us working together for Rockstar. Because Steven Ogg, which who plays Trevor, he got on my damn nerves while we were filming the whole time, man. Every time we were filming, he just irritated me and irritated me. You know, we would be filming and be in a close setting, and he would just pass gas all the time. And then he'd start laughing. And he just did silly stuff on the set. So when I finally got to play the game and see who I could kill first, it was just on some fun stuff like, man, I'm going to kill his ass. But I'm more than sure everybody picked A, B, and C. That's the good thing about it is that you get to replay it and try it again. You know what I'm saying? So I've tried them all because I wanted to see what they all looked like. But my overall, if you ask me what would I chose to pick, because of them dudes is my friends, they my good friends now, I pick C. I pick C, man. Ain't that a bitch? You remember that? It been good, man. I think I could have got more into film, but I'm more of a family man. You know, I'm more of a homebody family man. Just I'm a provider and a protector. So you know, I didn't chase what I should have chased, and I wish I would have. I wish I would have got more into the film business because come on, man, falling off of Grand Theft Auto 5, man, that was my chance to go and just run and start auditioning and getting casted and stuff. But I regret it because, you know, I should have, but I don't regret it because you know, life has been good. You know, Rockstar take care of me. They've been good to me. You know what I'm saying? They've been very supportive of us, you know, as a group. And it just gave me a celebrity status, you know, where I can walk in any store and just start talking to a person and they would just start staring at me and they'd be like, that voice, man. And they're just, oh shit, you the dude from Grand Theft Auto. You know, it make you a celebrity now, you know what I'm saying? So life has been good, man, since Grand Theft Auto 5, man. It's been real good, man, because you got to remember that, and this is what I take with me all the time and I remember, is that after I'm old, past, and gone away, people are going to still know about Grand Theft Auto 5, Franklin, Michael, Trevor, and the rest of the cast. So Grand Theft Auto pretty much immortalized me, you know, my name, my likeness. So I'm going to be around forever, you know what I'm saying? So I'm happy of that, man. You know, it changed a lot. It just made me a celebrity, you know, it made me a better person. I'm more of a business-minded person now. It made me just, you know, get my shit together, you know, because right before I start filming Grand Theft Auto, you wouldn't have wanted to be around me at that time, man. I was a very bad person at that time, man. So I'm thankful to Rockstar, man, that they picked me to play this character. Man, it was like a dream come true. You know, I thought I was done, you know, no more work. Everything was over with. And, you know, I just was still soaking up that GTA 5 was still making noise. But then when I got that call that we were coming back to work, and more importantly, the role that Franklin was playing now, you know, in the contract, Franklin is a boss. You know, he matured, and now he got a lot of money, you know, from the previous game, you know, from running with Michael, Trevor, and Lester, a lot of money now. So, you know, it was fun to find out when the director was saying, you're a boss now, so act like a boss. Because I still was just trying to, when we first started filming the contract, I was still being Franklin. Like, I don't want to say the boy, but I was being the the non that I didn't have experience, you know, because Michael had to carry me. I had to follow behind Trevor. I was a follower. I was a follower of that whole game. But now I'm a leader. So I had to get coached into being a leader now. You know, they were like, no, this is your office and you're a boss now. So I had to change my whole persona and be like, yeah. So what's up, y'all? You know, Franklin Clinton. You know what I'm saying? I had to turn into a boss, you know. I hope it helps somebody, man, because you know, I got family members that didn't know that I was having, you know, depression and suicidal tendencies and stuff, you know. And I know it's that is real big in this world, is, you know, people just having that in their minds when things are not going right for you, financially, health, love, you know, whatever it is, man. You don't have to resort to, you know, giving up, you know, hurting yourself, killing yourself, you know, because I never thought that I would have had that in my body. I just never thought it from the life that I grew up with. But it's real. That stuff is real, man. So I hope the impact in my book, it just helps somebody, and it make people see me in a different way, so you can understand me of what I've been through, and you will understand why the person I was and I turned into as a kid from the abuse I've been through. You know, at 9, 10-year old, you know, constantly getting my ass whooped by a stepfather for no reason. Um, you know, watching the drugs and the worst things at too young of a age, you know what I'm saying? So I just hope people see, man, that, you know, you can stay away from it, man, if you can. You know, if you got a family, man, and you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. Don't hold it in. Let it out. Talk to somebody, because when you hold in your problems, it create like a cancer. You know what I'm saying? You know, let it out. Talk to somebody and maybe you can get some help. So I hope the book helped, man. I hope the book make people think. Like I got an email. I mean, I got a lot of DMs of people that bought the book, and it overwhelmed me this morning just going through, and people were crying, saying they were crying reading the book and they were happy reading the book. So I'm getting good reviews of the book. So hopefully it impacts and it helps somebody. I don't know who, but I hope it helps somebody.